Yo, what's good YouTube? I'm back with another reaction video, and we got ISU versus Arkansas in 1979. This is a full game I found, and I also want to say I'm having trouble finding full games too, man. I was looking all through YouTube. I really can't find any full games. If y'all see some full games, send them to me, man, because I definitely been looking for them. Because I know y'all say you wanted some full games. I don't know where else I really got to look for some full games. But I've definitely been searching hard on YouTube. It actually took me a minute to, this is actually one of the videos I had in my watch later that I saved. But yeah, if y'all got some videos, man, definitely send them to me, because I'm really having a hard time trying to find some full games. The only full game I really found so far was that Still by Bird. That was it. Then I think they had a Detroit game, I think it was 1985. I think that was the same one though, I believe. The same Still. I didn't really look at it, I just saw that. I could have sworn it was it, but I'll definitely look into that one. But yeah, man, let's get straight into this video, man. It's definitely gonna be some parts. It's like almost an hour long. So yeah, let's get straight into it. But yeah, I know y'all wanna say y'all wanna see some full games, man. I've been looking hard, and I really don't see none on here. But yeah, let's get it.
And the Razorbacks of the University of Arkansas. For the Razorbacks, it's forward from Albuquerque, New Mexico, number 20, Alan Zahn. For the Sycamores, it's forward from Illinois, number 4, Alex Fish. At the other forward for the Razorbacks from Independence, Kansas, number 44, Scott Hastings. For the Sycamores, it's forward from Rushville, Indiana, number 40, Brad Miley. For the Razorbacks at center from Rayton, Missouri, number 30, Steve Shaw. For the Sycamore center from Prince Rupert, Indiana, number 33, Larry Bird. For the Razorbacks at guard from Pine Bluff, Arkansas, number 24, U.S. Reed. For the Sycamores at guard from Warsaw, Indiana, number 23, Steve Reed. At the other guard for the Razorbacks from Little Rock, Arkansas, number 32, Sidney Moncrief. For the Sycamores at guard from Chicago, Illinois, number 22, Carl Nix. Now the head coach of the Razorbacks, Coach Eddie Sutton, and the head coach of the Sycamores, Coach Bill Hodges.
Arkansas 25-4. They won their last 14 in a row. Indiana State has won 31 in a row. This is the right to go on to the Final Four in Salt Lake City. The tip-off in a moment. Straight Gilbert and Miley at the forwards, Reed and Nix at the guards, and Bird at center. Indiana State in the white, Arkansas in the red, by the darker uniforms. They'll have Zahn and Hastings at forward, Reed and Moncrief at the guards, and Shaw at center. Zahn will be on Larry Bird. That is Shaw jumping against Alex Gilbert of Indiana State, and Larry Bird controls the tip. That is Steve Reed, number 23. We understand that Carl Nix has a bad sore throat. There was a rumor he had the mumps, but he's playing, and they labeled it thus far only a sore throat. Larry Bird in the corner. Bird tries to get it up and lays it up and in.
And Larry Bird. Interesting matchup. It's going to be Moncrief. Here we're going to see it. Bird goes underneath. He got called for steps right there. We don't see his feet, but he was traveling. Great shot, however, and you can see that Larry Bird's going to take the ball to the basket.
Starting off already.
No basket further comes U.S. Reed, Ulysses Reed. There is Zahn, who is on board. Scott Hastings, the freshman. Moncrief has not handled the ball yet. Shaw hooking over Bird, and the rebound is picked up by Moncrief.
He's out of bounds.
He stepped on the end line. And so the two All-Americans, Bird called for walking, Moncrief stepped on the out-of-bounds line.
There were two great plays, Jim, on the part of both of them. What we're going to see is a matchup right here where we've got Nix and Moncrief, two great athletes. And, of course, you pointed out that Zahn and Bird.
There is Nix with a sore throat, outstanding scorer, averaging nearly 20 points a game. Brad Miley, an outstanding defensive man.
What's fun about Bird is watching to see where
Nix.
he can go with the ball inside or out.
Nix has got another chance. In and out, whistle underneath.
What Zahn's going to really have to watch, because Bird goes after every rebound.
Dave Reed, Nick in the corner, and he's walking with the basketball.
No, what happened there?
Bill
Jim?
Hodges and Terry Thimler are up.
They're right. What happened is the three-point circle is what Nick stepped on. That was not the out-of-bounds line, and Bill Hodges is absolutely right.
Gave the ball to Arkansas. There's been no score yet, but they're better than a minute gone.
Well, the tempo right now is so ferocious. They're both going to have to settle down. Well, the whole place is jumping. Both teams are going to have to settle down a little bit. Here's a zone out of bounds, 2-3.
Humphrey, fifth first shot, 2 points, first points of the game.
Great follow-through by Sidney Moncrief. He's an incredible leaper, but still has the soft shot.
Larry Bird, the player of the year. Sidney Moncrief, second in the balloting in many polls. The best two players, according to the experts. There's Larry Bird. Misses it. Ball is tipped away. Mighty control for Indiana State.
Shaw did a great job helping out that time on zone.
Bird from outside, in and out. And Ulysses Reed. U.S. Reed gets the rebound. Somebody's got to come down to it. Certainly, Moncrief has 4 points.
Sidney normally lets the game flow a little bit more. He's taking it right to him early. You can see how pumped up these players are.
Arkansas 4, undefeated Indiana State nothing. 2 minutes gone by. Bird has missed on 2 shots. Passes out to Reed. Gilbert inside has the first point for Indiana State.
You know, Alex Gilbert has a nice release on his shot. It's amazing that he does not shoot free throws well, but he shoots very well from that range.
Reed and Reed. U.S. Reed and Steve Reed on him. Feed into Shaw, and Zahn takes his first shot. 6-2. Alan Zahn was in the doghouse earlier this year, lost his starting job to Tony Brown. Got it back only when Brown became injured in practice. Nick driving, taking it in.
Showed you what kind of athlete he is right there. Excellent move by Moncrief, and then even with Shaw right there to make the move, Nick's changed direction and scored.
3 minutes gone by, 6-4 Arkansas. The winner of this game to face the winner of the game you'll see later today, DePaul and UCLA from Provo, Utah. Moncrief again, double team, pumping, gets it up. Short end, Larry Bird picks it up the rim. And a whistle blow. Steve Reed, Larry Bird in the corner, getting around Zahn, putting it up. First point for Larry Bird. Ball game. Bump for the night on Alex Gilbert, bumping Scott Hayes. To watch those, Pennsylvania beating Syracuse and St. John's upsetting Rutgers after Rutgers had beaten them twice. Of the Southeast, and Notre Dame held on to beat Toledo at one time. In the second half, Toledo was within a point. Half the 2 minutes in the second half, but he can go all the way. There's Zahn, and he's got it. 4 points for Alan Zahn. Indiana State, the undefeated team, has yet to lead. They've been tied. They're down by 2. Alex Gilbert, way outside. That's not his spot. Nix can shoot from anywhere, and he's deadly. But this time, no. Gilbert goes up. Bird out leaps him and keeps the ball in play. Larry's going to do it himself. 4 points, Larry Bird. 8-all.
Steve Shaw on Gilbert will not go outside with him at all, so he's double-teaming Bird inside, and he was still able to score.
Scott Hastings into Shaw, who's got a good turnaround jumper, and he hits it. First point for Steve Shaw. 10-8. Shaw fouled out the other night in Arkansas's exciting semifinal game of the region. A senior.
Great man-to-man, tough pressure by both teams.
Feed underneath, and Shaw almost intercepted. Picked up by Gilbert, who stuffs it. Shaw had the ball go through his hands. Gilbert got it and dunked it. It's 10-10.
You can see that Eddie Sutton's going to put a lot of pressure on Bird defensively because they're getting the ball into Shaw, making Bird guard somebody.
Hastings pumps, the ball is knocked away, and I think it's going to be a foul on Gilbert. If so, that'll be his second.
No, I think it's going to be on
the floor. They haven't been to the foul line yet, and about rebounded. Arkansas 4-2. There's Larry Bird. He loves to shoot from there and does not hit this one. But Bob Heaton just came and gets the rebound. Next to Miley, who can't handle it. Gilbert. U.S. Reed knocks it over to Moncrief. Arkansas has a chance to go up by 4. Nix knocks it aside, out of bounds. Arkansas has yet to make a substitution. Indiana State has made one. There's been little to choose in the first 6.5 minutes of the game. Hastings getting by Bird, rolled right by him. Razorback calling the Hogs up by 4. Miley is an outside shooter. Heaton had that 50-footer against New Mexico State. Nix loses the ball away, dives for it. They'll have a jump ball. Gilbert's a great leaper and got the tap. Reed is back in along with Heaton, and Heaton takes the shot. Bob Heaton. The man who is out of there is Carl Nix, who, as we said, has that sore throat. There was a rumor he had the mumps. That has not been confirmed.
Had the monks? What? Hold on, let me go back. What is that? The monks? Or did I hear that wrong?
Great leaper and got the tap. Reed is back in along with Heaton, and Heaton takes the shot. Bob Heaton. The man who is out of there is Carl Nix, who, as we said, has that sore throat. There was a rumor he had the mumps. That has not been confirmed.
I never heard of that. The monks? I had to look that up, man.
That is on Shaw, I believe. Other scores last night, DePaul, or I should say, 2 great games. 14-12, the Sycamores have a chance to tie it up. Staley can hit from outside. He's a good outside shooter. Shaw gets the rebound, as this time he's short. Caught is Bird, Staley, Miley, Heaton, and Reed for Indiana State. The original starting 5 still in there for Arkansas. 12.5 minutes to go. Frantic first pass. Sidney Moncrief.
Liver disease? Wow. Monks, that's really... Monks reporting substantially higher prevalence of goiter and liver diseases. That high cholesterol was reported. Wow. The monks on prison. Well, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, come on. That's crazy.
They say he is something in the last 5 minutes of the first and second half. But he's something in the whole game as far as I'm concerned. Here's Hastings. Bird is on him. Shaw underneath. Just got up and said, block out under there, block out under there. Staley steps around Zahn and shoots and scores. Arkansas 16, Indiana State 14. The matchup of Reed and Reed. And now Sidney Moncrief and Bob Heaton, the tough competitors on him. Underneath, there's Moncrief, goes up, and it is no good, and tipped up in front of him by Moncrief. As 2 Indiana State men went to the floor. Moncrief now has 6 points. Moncrief. 18-14. Hasn't slowed for a moment, has it? There's Staley outside. To Larry Bird, high, it'll be short, and U.S. Reed, who's only 6'2", but can sure get in the air, brings down yet another rebound. That's his second. On outside. Moncrief Shaw, covered up by Miley, their best defensive players. Moncrief, no good. Bird battles for it and gets it away from U.S. Reed. Starts the outlet pass to Staley. Staley passes off, and they'll slow it down. Reed does not take the shot. Waiting for Bird and company to get back down court.
As an intelligent play, and Indiana State uses the ball very well. They make sure their possessions are wisely taken.
Larry Bird doesn't have it. Moncrief rebound. The feed to Zahn, who missed. Staley goes for the ball, and a whistle blows, and I think it's going to be on U.S. Reed. Next is back into the ball game. Underneath is Gilbert. 6 points for Alex Gilbert.
That's why it's tough to double team him, Jim. He just goes and hands off to the open man.
Arkansas up by 2. Indiana State hasn't led. Underneath is Shaw, and the whistle blows, and that is give a basket to Shaw on goaltending.
Shaw has proven something both at Lawrence, Kansas, and here, as when he handles the ball, he doesn't waste any motion at all putting it up.
Last week, didn't she? The women's Kemper and the Dinah Shore. Larry Bird has 4 points. Sidney Moncrief 6. Larry Bird and Moncrief each has 3 rebounds. Bird has 1 assist. Things have been so hectic, we haven't given you the officials. Hank Nichols of the Atlantic Coast Conference is the referee. Richard Weiler and Phil Robinson, both of the Big Ten, are the umpires. And here comes Steve Reed.
Here's a zone defense for the first time by Arkansas.
Next feeds underneath. There's Gilbert. He misses, and Bird's got the rebound to follow.
Jim, I'd be very surprised to see Arkansas stay in that zone. I think they wanted to use it just a little change up on the timeout situation, but a 2-3 zone.
U.S. Reed. Zone. Hastings, the freshman.
Bird trying to help out inside, knowing Shaw's moving in there.
Carl Neck, they will lose off the starting 5 is Larry Bird. That's a big loss, but it's a young team. Moncrief will be the big loss for Arkansas. Bird takes it in, passes to Gilbert for the shot. No good. U.S. Reed goes over Bird and goes off Bird's hands and out of bounds, and the Bird doesn't think so.
You notice Eddie Sutton just did use the zone one time down court, came back to go straight man-to-man. He doesn't want Bird to have the opportunity to play against a passive defense.
A little less than 9 minutes to go, first half. Feed way into Shaw, who puts it up, and it's in.
They can't handle him.
Wasn't until really February that he came back to play a strong game. Arkansas by 4. Indiana State is not yet led. They've been tied a couple of times. Indiana State 31-0. Next drives the baseline. And they're looking at Zahn. And that'll be Alan Zahn's second foul.
Went to junior college from there and then returned again, so it's not like they picked up a totally new recruit.
He said that Larry Bird called him daily, made him feel as though Indiana State really wanted him, and because of him, he came back. Jump ball, how about that? Nick tied up Sidney Moncrief. Runner here plays the winner to Paul, UCLA, which follows. Look at Bird, look at Bird. Here he goes. Foul is going to be on U.S. Reed, his second. Like Nick's, Bird is 1 out of 2, and it's still 22-20, Arkansas by 2. 8:15 left, whistle blows, and Eddie Sutton of Arkansas says, hold it.
Set up a specific play to try to draw a foul. Now let's see if they don't slow it down and try to set somebody up for a foul situation.
All right, Billy says, specific situation to draw a foul. Let's see what happens.
I think they're going to be very patient here, trying to draw somebody, maybe Bird or maybe against with Moncrief taking it. Here it is, inside.
Hastings goes up, air ball, picked up underneath, whistle blows, and they're signaling out whom? Reed or Bird?
I think it's going to be on Gilbert, but
there's the biggest lead. Arkansas 25, Indiana State 20.
Well, he got the result he wanted, but not against the right person.
Next, he's got to face Moncrief. Underhands it, no good. Rebound goes to Arkansas. Zahn. U.S. Reed.
He's tough inside.
Knocked rejected by Gilbert. 1-on-2. Next will slow it up, I think. Feeding off to Gilbert is a good jumper. Puts it in.
Oh, that's going to be a tough foul for Indiana State. It's on Gilbert for charging.
And again, the 5-point lead to Arkansas. 7 minutes, 20 seconds to go. First half. There's Staley, the senior out of Tampa, Florida, taking the shot. He can hit, but that's way
not
short.
the shot they wanted.
Ball knocked away, picked up by Staley. Fed in underneath. Miley seldom shoots, so he gets it back out to Heaton, who is very good from there. And Bob Heaton has 4.
There's that good substituting by Bill Hodges, getting the right people in the game to try to counterbalance the foul trouble. We'll be able to tell quickly whether they're going to set up again to try to get Bird in some trouble. Doesn't look like it.
On Creek in the corner. Now Reed on this side. Shaw and Hastings have both been effective underneath. Shaw has driven, or rather Hastings has driven by Bird, tying it up on the floor. Jump ball.
So that Bird can't handle the ball, stepping out for his jump shot.
Belgium for the year, Bill Hodges. Ball is knocked away, picked up by Hastings. Reed is, well, I thought he was going to take a shot.
Good fake.
Now he's going to take a shot. And get it. His first basket, 3 points, U.S. Reed.
One of the real problems Arkansas gives you is because of the great leaping guards, they're not afraid to take the ball inside against your smaller people. There's the step out for Bird.
Bird forces a shot that's way wide.
Not a good shot.
Here's Zahn, next covering up. Zahn now has 6 points, and there's the biggest lead. 7 points with 6 minutes to go.
Bill Hodges may have to call a time next time down if the game's getting away from him a little bit. And Larry Bird's getting a little frustrated in the fact that he hadn't had the ball in the shooting area. Here he is.
Bird gets the ball away high and has this one. 8 points, 9 points for Larry Bird. A 5-point difference. Outstanding basketball game. We were talking about Indiana State 31 in a row. Remember, Arkansas is unused to losing 2, having won its last 14 in a row. Sidney Moncrief doesn't get it. Zahn follows.
That should be a charge.
And is called with charging. That'll be his 3rd personal foul.
Might
saw people and hits it right off the front of the rim. Didn't come close.
Nice rebound, even though he won't get credit for it by Hastings. He got his hand in the way, knocked it back out.
Arkansas has a chance to go up by 9. Patient offense shown. Get it into Scholl, and Scholl, I believe, is going to be called. So good. Bird's got the rebound. Tony Brown is up and will come in for Arkansas. That would be the first substitution of the day for the Razorbacks. 4:55. Arkansas by 7. Bird from the side. Larry Bird now has 11 points.
Now, by playing Allen Zahn where they are, they've been able to prevent Bird from stepping out high. That time, Bird went all the way to the baseline to step out, which allowed the passing lane. He is a smart player.
Moncrief has 6 points. Hastings drives, and he's walking with the basketball. And now, just as quickly, Arkansas had a chance to go up by 9. Indiana State can now pull within 3.
So we talked about leadership and look at the ball.
Arkansas 14 out of 22 from the floor. Indiana State 13 out of 27. The difference, a lot of it, has been at the free throw line. Nick.
He walked. He walked.
He's walking.
He lost it. Jim, what we're going to see right now, Allen Zahn's...
And his number is 40. Brown is the freshman out of Chicago. There he is right there. And there's another freshman, Hastings, scoring. Scott Hastings now has 8 points, 4 from the floor, 4 from the free throw line. Again, a 7-point lead, Arkansas.
Well,
3:45 left.
Jim, let's see if Bird doesn't realize he's got a big man on him and take him outside now. They work away from him. Hastings was stamina. He plays the same every game. Just keeps going up and down that floor, rebounding, playing defense, passing the ball.
Arkansas by 5, and here comes Sidney Moncrief. Finished runner-up to Larry Bird this year and voting for Player of the Year.
Real quality individual.
Tony Brown. Staley is on him. Cutting inside is Reed, and he charges, I believe, right into Larry Bird.
Good, Jim. You put him on the line, you're in trouble.
They was ready and hyped to say that. Larry Bird.
5 out of 6 from the line to Larry Bird. It's a 3-point ball game again.
Moncrief's turn to take the ball inside.
Moncrief scored early, but has a total of only 6 points now. Nix has been on him. Now he's driving, trying to get by. Gets some help from Brad Miley.
Great defense by Miley. Sidney wants that ball right now.
There's Young, who just came in. Couple of freshmen in that Arkansas lineup now.
Great defense being played right here. Look at the fans. They really appreciate it. Boy, this is
Can't
some
get a
kind
shot
of game.
away. Moncrief pumps 3 times, but
that's
he's
great
working.
defense.
Moncrief so first
To the zone.
down by 7 with a chance to go down by 9. Now Indiana State trying to be within 1. Next pass is on an easy layup. Brad Miley's first point.
Gotta love the team play, Jim. Eddie Sutton's calling for a 5. He wants a clear out. He wants Sidney Moncrief in a clear out. Nobody in the post right now. Here he goes.
Moncrief takes it all the way in. Oh, good. Hastings and Bird did a dangerous thing for reaching in there, but did not draw a foul.
They can't afford to have 3 on him in the first half.
Arkansas up by 2, playing intelligent basketball.
Same maneuver. They've got Sidney Moncrief in the center, a spread offense. This is what Hastings does real well. It gives him another ball handler.
Moncrief, and this time it is Miley who moves in the last minute.
Right on it.
College basketball highlights of what has happened Thursday and Friday coming up at halftime.
Here's the zone.
Reed. Bird covered up quickly, gets the ball away to Nix. He's going to take the shot. No good. Bird is there. Follow.
He is so tough on the offensive boards, and against the zone defense, he knows he can step out, take a long shot, and if you don't put a body on him, he's going to get a rebound.
Young driving on Reed, passing across, and they're going out to the 4 corners. Bill Hodges made a statement about the ACC, said those 4 corners teams are out of the tournament. Arkansas is now playing 4 corners.
Well, they are, and of course they've got the perfect guy in there to play it in Moncrief because he can take it all the way to the basket or keep it outside with good ball handling.
Less than a minute to go in the half, 39-37, outstanding first half.
And here's another guy that really makes it effective is Hastings. He can handle the ball. Bird's going to have to be careful to keep his hands off it.
Well, that's got to be a throw for Hastings, too. He's playing head up with Larry Bird.
See Bird trying to help out. When he helps out, of course, then there's going to be an open passing lane.
Hastings only 18 years old and already in tournament play. Said he wanted Kansas to recruit him, but they never called him till the final week, and by that time he had picked Arkansas.
We're going to hold for the last shot now, trying to get that ball in Sidney Moncrief's hands with about 11 seconds to go.
Watch Brown.
Nix and Moncrief. This is going to be a real battle here.
By 2 points, 10 seconds to go. Young, 7 seconds. Off the foot to bring it out of bounds with 6 seconds. Off the foot of Steve Reed. They'll have 6 seconds to get the ball in bounds and the ball in the air toward the basket.
Maybe a sideline out of bounds play, trying to get the lob. Tony Brown going down the side. Here goes Moncrief.
Goal, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He launches it. Moncrief does not get it. Half in. Outstanding. Outstanding. Arkansas has led all the way.
Now look at those shooting percentages.
All right, y'all, we're going to cut it short right here. And you're definitely going to be like a part 2, probably part 3. It's only like 59 minutes, 4 seconds, so we definitely might have a part 2. Maybe part 3. Maybe part 3 the most, I could say. But we definitely going to end it here, man. But yeah, definitely looking at this joint is definitely crazy, man. I'm glad I found this full game. But yeah, like I said before, man, I'm having a lot of trouble finding some other full games. I'm going to keep looking. But if y'all know some links and stuff to some full games, definitely send them my way, man. Because I've been looking and it's hard for me to find them, man. I'm going to be honest. I thought it was going to be easy, like, because I haven't really done a lot of full games yet. So I'm thinking, okay, you know, I'll search up but maybe I have to do some Google searching too, or maybe other sites or something might have them. So I'll definitely look that up. Because I wanted to, before this, I wanted to do the, what was it? His last game against, I forget who he's played, like his last game in Boston. I think it was like 91, where the crowd was going crazy, man. That's the video I wanted to do, but I couldn't find it. They only had like 16 minutes of it. But anyway, man, I'm going to get on to this part 2, maybe part 3. Might be part 3 too. But yeah, man, that's about it. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that like button. Turn on that bell, man. I'm uploading every single day. And yeah, that's about it, man. I'm out for now. And definitely look out for that part 2. Peace.